What's up everyone, and firstly I just want to say a big thank you to Studio Drydock for providing this review copy, and with that said, let's get into this. Studio Drydock have released their relaxing story game Wildflowers on the Nintendo Switch and on Steam following its initial launch earlier this year on Apple Arcade. Wildflowers is a story-driven farming sim with inclusive storylines and an easy to pick up and play structure. You play as Tara Wylde, who has just moved to a cute rural island of Fairhaven to help out her grandmother and the family farm. You get to know a memorable cast, all of whom are fully voiced characters with intriguing backstories, and having the individual characters all be voiced means that there is an extra layer added to them and gives them their own uniqueness and personality.
Excuse me, would you happen to know the way to Hazel Wylde's farm?
Tara? Oh my goodness, it really is you, isn't it?
Lena? I haven't seen you since I was tiny. It's good to see you again.
Relax into your rural lifestyle as you tend crops, care for animals, fish, craft, and more throughout the day. By night, nurture your inner witch as you learn to fly on your broomstick, brew potions, control the weather and seasons, or even transform into a cat. The town of Fairhaven is crafted as a vibrant 3D world to explore with enchanted forests, a bustling town, and peaceful farm locales. You'll find that certain shops in the town will only open on a particular day and at a particular time, so players will have to take that into account when performing certain tasks and when you want to find certain characters. And this all adds to making the island feel organic and that things are happening even when you're not around. It's all very charming, and the visuals have a simple but cute, very colourful and inviting feel to them. Again, each of the 30 characters you will come to know and love are all fully animated and voice acted when you interact with them. You form friendships, and you can see how much you have built up with each character, represented by a heart that fills up when you speak with them or perform tasks for them. There are 7 characters in total that you are able to flirt and connect with, from the local butcher to Amira, a really flirty doctor. The actual gameplay mechanics of Wildflowers aren't very difficult to get to grips with. You move your character with the left analog stick, and the A button is your action button that is used for just about everything. Want to sow some seeds? No problem, just stand in front of some farmable soil and press the A button. Press A to water your crops, or to fish, or to pick up materials. You can also cook and craft, but again this is very basic and it's not something that's going to tax the player. This was a mobile phone game however, and this would make sense as you'd want to keep certain actions as easy as possible to perform. This also means however that the game is extremely accessible and easy to pick up for gamers of all levels and ages. Without spoiling anything, yes, you are a witch and you will be able to cast spells as you progress throughout the game, but that's something I'll leave for you to discover as it's tied heavily to the story. And that's where I think Wildflowers shines as a game. It's in the story and its characters. If you're familiar with games like Harvest Moon and even the more recently released Disney Dreamlight Valley, then you'll feel right at home with Wildflowers. Unlike with games like Animal Crossing, where the emphasis is more on the player creating spaces that they want, this game invites you in to become a part of its story. The environment becomes secondary to the relationships that you make with other characters. You will be building and fixing things up in the town, but not to the level of something like Animal Crossing. My biggest concern with the game was how much the quests you were given felt like fetch quests, especially at the beginning of the game. But then with a game like this, it's something that you would expect, and fetch quests are part and parcel of the sim genre. As you do progress throughout the game, however, the game does shake things up a little bit more and gives a little bit more variety. Studio Drydock say that you can expect to put in around 35 to 60 plus hours into Wildflowers, which is a really good length of time for a game like this, and it's easy to see as the game draws you in right from the get-go. Wildflowers is a great game for those who want a story-driven farm sim where you can exercise your witchy powers and form relationships with the townsfolk. If you're a fan of more relaxing games like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon, something you can pick up and play on a lazy day, especially as the days are getting colder, wrapped up with a cup of tea or coffee or whatever your favourite beverage of choice is, then this is one you should definitely check out. Wildflowers is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $19.49 in the UK and $24.99 in the US. Have you played Wildflowers? What do you think of it so far? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video as it helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.